All right. Can we go ahead and start the amendments, everyone? Chalo. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's go ahead and start with the amendment class for the November or December 2022 exam. So if you are a student who is writing your exam in November 22 or December 22, December is basically for CS and CMA students who are there. For CA students, it is November, right, everyone? So if you are a student writing your exam in November 2022, means the upcoming attempt, these amendments are applicable for you. Now, if you had taken my classes for November 2021, then May 22 ka amendment also should be done by you. That is already there on the YouTube channel. And plus you have to go ahead and do this amendment also. But if you have taken my classes for May 2022, then these amendments are the only amendments which you have to go ahead and do for the November 22 exam. Okay, everyone. Now, so we'll go ahead and start with the amendment class. This amendment notes which is there, the amendment booklet, you can go to rameshsoni.com. Under rameshsoni.com, free resources. In free resources, you have November 22 folder. In November 22 folder, you will find the statutory update. You can download and take a printout of this, and then you can start studying with me. Chalo. Now the amendment ka index over here. Everyone, can you guys see the index? I've created an index or summary of the amendments and kept it on the beginning. Why, sir? So that one day before the exam, when you want to quickly go through all the amendments, you can go through the index and you'll be able to see what are the amendments. Okay? Because if you see over here, crux is also written. Can you see? Crux means the summary of the amendment is also written. So let's go ahead and now start understanding the amendment one by one in detail. See, what I have also gone ahead and done is along with the amendment ka notes, I have also gone ahead and given the old charts which were there, the version 3 chart book ka chart, so that when I am going ahead and teaching you now the amendment, we will go ahead and make the change in the chart also. So if you have my chart book version 3, which is the old chart book, in that chart book also you can make the amendment or basically the changes. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now, so I've gone ahead and told the chart which are provided in this amendment note are chart book version 3 ka charts, which you will have to go ahead and incorporate the amendment along with me. Now, the first amendment is in the chapter of supply. People, tell me one thing. Do you remember section number 7, supply? Yes, everyone. In supply, we had section number 7.1a, section number 7.1b, section number 7.1c. Section number 7.1a told all forms for a consideration in the course of business will be considered as supply. Section number 7.1b told about importation of service. Section number 7.1c told about schedule 1 ka 4 activities without consideration also supply. Now, everyone listen to me very carefully. When you go ahead and read section number 7.1a, in section number 7.1a, there was one paragraph which used to go ahead and say, whenever one association of person or body of individual, if they are providing goods to their members, it is always a supply of goods. And if association of person, and there was a circular which went ahead and told, if association is providing to their members service, it will always be a supply of service. This was already clarified by the government that supposingly there is a club. You know club, everyone? In club, many people will be there. Correct, everyone? And club is providing any service to them or club is providing any goods to them, it will always be a supply of goods or supply of service. Now what happened? Service tax may, there was a disputed case wherein Kolkata Club Limited ka one case was there with the Honorable Supreme Court, where Honorable Supreme Court went ahead and told that club and the members are not different. Supposingly, these 4 students who are sitting, sir, your name? Shrujal and his friends who are there, all the 5 friends, they made one club. What will they do? They will go out, eat food. Yes, everyone, whatever is the expense, they will distribute among themselves. Are they and club different? Or it is one and the same only? It's just that 5 of them have gone ahead and given themselves a name, Shrujal and club. Are you guys able to understand? But what the government went ahead and told, club, may they are putting money and club is going ahead and giving them food. It is a service. Means club is giving food. What is happening in the club? When you go to the club, what will happen? Club may you can take food and every month you have to pay subscription charges. Yes or no? So basically club is giving you service for which you are paying consideration. it was already clarified in the GST law that it's a supply. If goods are given, supply of goods. If services are given, supply of service. But you know what happened? Honorable Supreme Court in the service tax ka matter in Kolkata Club Limited held judgment given that club and members are not different. They are one and the same. And club ka, Baba, can I give service to myself only? If me and club are same, then can I give service to myself? One hand say another hand may giving service. And hence, for that judgment, Honorable Supreme Court, the judgment which was given, so that in GST people don't go ahead and dispute. In GST, they inserted section number 71AA to clarify that, see, Baba, if club is there and members are there, club is giving services to the member and collecting money, GST will come. So, Baba, it was already there. Can you see over here? It was already there just to nullify the Supreme Court ka judgment. Just to put it on the side, they went ahead and inserted section number 71AA over here, where they went ahead and told whenever one club, basically they went ahead and told any person other than individual, means basically a club or an association. Okay, everyone, if they are going ahead and providing services to their members and members are giving what? Cash or any consideration, this is a supply. If it is goods which are given by the club to the members, supply of goods. If it is service which is given, then it's a supply of service. Everyone, can we read the amendment now? This was the amendment which was brought in. Can you guys see over here? Section number 71AA. Everyone, listen to me very carefully now. Please come over here. It says, did you guys understand the amendment? It's actually not an amendment. It was already there in GST that whenever any club or association giving services to the member, it will always be a supply of goods or supply of service. But because of the Supreme Court ka judgment, so that there is no ambiguity, they first only inserted this in section number 71AA, saying club, any person other than individual, means basically an association or a company or a club giving services to the member, for and members giving them what? Cash or any valuable consideration, it will be a supply. Sir, what if the members give services to the club and clubs gives the money? Baba, both the ways they have made it possible. It says the activities, can you guys see, or transaction by a person other than individual. Individual to individual they are not talking about. They are talking about what? A person other than individual, means they are talking about an association. Okay, might be they are talking about a club, or it can be a company also. Any person, Baba, person can include anything other than individual. If they are going ahead and providing services to its member or constituents. What do you mean by constituents? Who constitute that club? Means basically members only. So if they are going ahead and giving services to the members, or vice versa, it is written, right, everyone? Means if members are going ahead and giving services to them for cash or any deferred payment or any valuable consideration, this will always be what? Supply. If it is goods which are supplied to the member, supply of goods. If it is service, the supply of service. And then they inserted one explanation. You read this explanation. For the purpose of this clause, it is hereby clarified that notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force, or any judgment, decree or order of any court or any tribunal or authority, they are telling, forget what is told in any other law, any judgment which is given, any degree which is given, the person and its member, means person other than individual and its member, basically the association and the members or its constituents shall be deemed to be separate person, and the supply of activity or transaction inter se shall be deemed to have taken place from one person to another. It means they are telling club and the members are not same. Club is different, members are different. When club gives goods to the member, members give money, GST will. It is a supply. It's a supply. Is my point clear to all? Earlier also it was supply. Just so that people don't fight saying service tax ka case law has come, they removed the whole effect and they put it in section number 71AA. 71AA has been inserted. Sir, how do we insert in the chart? In the chart you can write any person other than individual. If he is giving services to whom? members. Are we clear, everyone? Members are giving services to them for what? Cash or any deferred payment or any consideration. It will be a supply, and this person other than individual and members are always separate person. Are we clear, everyone? Can I go ahead? Is my point clear to all? Next. The same thing, and you tell me one thing, when already they have inserted in section number 71A this point, is this point required over here now? So they have deleted this. So what they did, they went ahead and deleted the seventh paragraph which was there. Paragraph number 7 deleted. Why? Already included in supply. When it is included in supply, then supply of goods and supply of service both are being covered. So there was no need to keep paragraph number 7, and hence they deleted paragraph number 7. What I explained you just now is also written over here. I've given a crux so that you remember for your exam, with effect from what date? 1st of July. They are telling we don't want to fight for older case. Everything we are telling that club and members are separate and you have to pay tax. Are we clear? So whatever goods are supplied by a club to its member, or for what? Cash, valuable consideration, anything, it will be a supply and GST will be levied. But provided the club is registered person. Are we clear, everyone? Can I go ahead? Baba, no registration, then why GST will come? Is my point clear to all? The same thing has been told over here. Let's go ahead. Section number 7, supply chapter chart, which is there, the second chart. The only amendment is section number 71AA. Is the point 100% clear to all? People watching at home, I believe it's clear. Let's go ahead. Now, you remember composition levy? Small people के लिए composition levy was there. Do you remember composition levy में people who are ineligible, everyone? Who are the people who are ineligible? Mines. You remember? M-I-N-E-S. M was what? Manufacturer. Manufacturer of what? Manufacturer of P-A-I-T. You remember, everyone? Who was ineligible? Pan masala. Manufacturer of pan masala. Then aerated water. What is aerated water, everyone? Cold drinks. Then aerated water. Okay, everyone. Then ice cream and tobacco. Now they have gone ahead and introduced these 4 more people. Are you guys able to understand? If you are a manufacturer of these 4 things more, one is fly ash brick. Baba, you know ash? This ash color, when something is burned, you have this ash color. Why is it called fly ash? Because that ash will fly. No, you would have seen. No, Arey Baba, when you burn all the wood, etc., that ash will be there. That will fly, no, unnecessarily sticking here there. So it is called fly ash. Out of that ash, bricks are made. So they are telling, if you are a person who is making fly ash brick, you call it fly ash aggregate with 90% or more what? Fly ash content. Means it should have fly ash content. Or fly ash blocks. You call it block, you call that I have aggregated, you call whatever. If it is made out of fly ash bricks, etc., then if you are a manufacturer, ineligible. Then if you are making bricks of fossil meal or similar siliceous earth, I will teach you this one here. 1 minute. You know these mountains which are there, no? Can you see the mountain? Out of this mountain, this type of bricks are made. Yellow color ka bricks. If a person is making this kind of bricks also, he is also ineligible for what? Composition. So these are known as what? These are known as bricks of fossil meal or similar siliceous earth. That yellow color ka bricks. In villages and all, you will see people go ahead and cut it out of the mountain and it is being sold over there. Okay, mostly you will see over there. Next, building bricks. Baba, these normal bricks, you know, no? Then earthen or roofing tile. Baba, this roof pe brown color ka tiles will be there. If you are a manufacturer of these 4 items more, then also you are ineligible for composition. Manufacturer. Baba, remember, manufacturer of what? Pan masala, aerated water, ice cream, tobacco. Now what did I tell you? Fly ash bricks, bricks of siliceous earth, and then building bricks. Then last one, earthen or roofing tiles. Please remember this. Only manufacturers are ineligible. Baba, all these traders are Eligible. Please don't forget in the exam. This is the most important question they will ask you in the exam. They'll tell you Ram is a person who is going ahead and doing what? Who is doing trading of bricks. You will say ineligible for composition. No, 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 no. Wrong. Remember, only manufacturers are ineligible. Can I go ahead, everyone? Is the point 100% clear to all? Chalo, please come back. So I have also told you the expected question. I'm telling you, amendment say 40 marks, say 15 to 20 marks, they will 100% ask. So you have to be very careful. Here I told you what? First one, person other than individual giving to members or members giving to the person. This person can be club, association, society, anything. Are we clear, everyone? Both will be treated as what? Separate person and GST will come. Remember. Second one, what did I tell you? If you are a manufacturer of PAIT, pan masala, aerated water, ice cream, tobacco, then fly ash bricks, roofing tiles, bricks of fossil meal or similar siliceous earth or building bricks. Then also as a manufacturer you are ineligible. But traders eligible. Don't forget this line. They will ask you in composition for traders. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. The next, see here. So where do you have to make changes? Pan masala, aerated water, ice cream, tobacco. Then fly ash bricks, bricks of fossil meal. ठीक है? Bricks of fossil meal or similar siliceous earth, building bricks, and the last one, earthen or roofing tiles. Are we clear, everyone? Please write the full form and keep, and please mark this as highlight. One day before the exam you have to see and go, otherwise in the exam anyways brain is not working, you will miss out the word trader. Clear? Can I go ahead, everyone? So wherever I have gone ahead and told over here, see, pan masala, aerated water, tobacco, ice cream, and again it will be bricks wala. Okay, everyone? Actually, it is bricks and the roofing tiles. Those people are made ineligible for composition if you are a manufacturer. Trader, eligible. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. Registration may, do you remember I had gone ahead and told you in the chapter of registration, what is the limit? 10 lakh for Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura. M square NT. These people के लिए limit is supplier of goods or service के लिए limit is how much? 10 lakhs. For Pumas of Telangana, what is the limit, everyone? 20 lakh. Then I told that if you are in the state of Oak of Himachal Pradesh, the limit is 40 lakh. Do you remember? But then I put one star over here. That 40 lakh limit will not be given to whom? If you are a person, you are required compulsory registration under section number 24. Then what 40 lakh limit? You are doing interstate. Compulsory, no? Then, if you are a person who is supplier of pan masala, ice cream, tobacco, supplier of pan masala, ice cream, tobacco, then also you are ineligible. Now, if you are a person who is supplying those bricks and roofing tiles, supplier means trader is included here. So if you are trading in those bricks and roofing tiles, then also 40 lakh limit will not be allowed. How much limit? For person. See, everyone. People, Oak of Himachal Pradesh, how much is the limit? 40 lakh. But if you are a person who is supplying what? See here. Pan masala. PIT. And flying as bricks, bricks of fossil meal, building bricks, or earthen or roofing tile. Then for you, what will be the limit, everyone? 20 lakhs. Am I clear to all? See, I had told this that registration limit is how much? 10 lakh if you are in the state of M square, NT. If you are 20 lakh if you are in Pumas of Telangana, and 40 lakh for supplier of goods if you are in Oak of Himachal Pradesh. Supplier of service, 20 lakhs. Yeah, okay. So 20 lakh was for supplier of service. Everyone, is it clear? But this 40 lakh will not be allowed if you are supplying pan masala, ice cream, tobacco, and the amendment is what? Bricks and roofing tile supplier also. Baba, supplier doesn't means only manufacturer. Supplier can include manufacturer as well as traders. For them, I am manufacturing and supplying, or I am only trading. You are not allowed 40 lakh limit. Is my point clear to all? In composition, it is only manufacturer. In registration, it is the word supplier, and supplier can include manufacturer as well as trader. Is my point clear to all? Can we go ahead, everyone? That's it. See, with effect from 1/4/2022, higher limit of 40 lakhs shall not be available to person making supply of what? Pan masala, ice cream, tobacco, plus all these bricks. Will you remember, everyone? Please highlight the word supplier. So supplier can be trader or manufacturer. Please mark and keep. I'm telling you, composition and registration, don't get confused. In composition, it is manufacturer. In registration, it can be trader or manufacturer. Supplier word is used. Can I go ahead, everyone? So what is the change you will do over here? It is pan masala, ice cream, tobacco, bricks, and roofing tiles. When I say bricks, all the three types of brick: building bricks, fly ash bricks, and siliceous earth material ka brick, that yellow color brick, and earthen or roofing tile. Is my point clear? Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. One rule number 10B has been introduced. Rule number 10B. This amendment, from my point of view, for your exam, it is C graded. C graded. But still, I want to tell you what is the amendment. You remember, under section number 25, we had gone ahead and learned which are the people who are required Aadhaar authentication. Aadhaar authentication was required by whom? IAMK. Individual, authorized signatory, managing and authorized partner, and Karta. Do you remember? But if these people had taken registration before 2020 when Aadhaar authentication came, then without Aadhaar authentication, they took the registration. Baba, Aadhaar authentication came in 2020. If you had taken the registration before that, did you do Aadhaar authentication? No. Or might be after 2020, you took registration by getting physical premises ka verification. Did you do Aadhaar authentication? No. What did you tell? Hey, come and check my physical premises. And you did not do any Aadhaar authentication. Do you remember Aadhaar authentication, everyone? So if you had not done the Aadhaar authentication, they are telling now, when you are filing your revocation application, what is revocation application? Your registration is cancelled. Sir, please don't cancel my registration. So you'll have to file one revocation application. In GST, if you want to take any refund under rule section number 54, there is a refund which is there. Refund is not applicable for you guys, so I'm not talking much about it. If you file a revocation application, sir, please revoke the cancellation, or you want to file a refund application, your Aadhaar authentication is required. If you have not done it, they will not take the application only. Are you guys clear? Let's read this. See over here. What are they telling? The registered person other than those notified under 6D. Which are the people who are not required Aadhaar authentication? New Delhi PSU. You remember? Who are the people not required Aadhaar authentication? Remember? Tell me. Non-Indian citizen, Department of Central Government, State Government, Local Authority, Public Sector Undertaking, Statutory Body, UIN holder, all these people. New Delhi PSU. You remember? What was it? N for non-Indian citizen. D for Department of Central Government, State Government. L for local authority. P for public sector undertaking. S for statutory body. U for UN holder. Other than those people, New Delhi PSU. Other than these people, whoever is required other authentication, who has been issued a registration certificate under rule number 10 shall, means it's mandatory now to undergo authentication of Aadhaar number of the proprietor in case of proprietorship firm, of the partner in case of partnership firm, Karta in case of Hindu undivided family, managing director or whole-time director in case of company, any of the members of managing committee of association or body of individual or a society, or of the trustee in the board of trustees in case of a trust, and it means and whom of the authorized signatory in order to be eligible for the purpose of what? Filing revocation application. And Baba, can you see over here refund? Oh, and refund. So I'm not teaching you this because this is applicable for CA final. So I'm telling for refund and for what? Revocation application, your Aadhaar authentication has to be done. Might be you took registration, you told, hey, you come, you check my physical premises, you did not do Aadhaar authentication. You got the registration. but they are telling if you want to file revocation application and refund application, Aadhaar authentication is must. Sir, no Aadhaar, what to do? They gave one solution. If Aadhaar number has not been assigned to the person to undergo Aadhaar authentication, such person, for the time being, they are telling, go online, apply for the Aadhaar. You will get one Aadhaar enrollment slip. Give your Aadhaar enrollment slip plus bank passbook with photograph or voter ID or passport or driving license. So, okay? But then when you get your Aadhaar number, no, within 30 days, do the Aadhaar authentication. Such person shall undergo Aadhaar authentication within a period of 30 days of the allotment of Aadhaar. Tell me one thing, what did you learn? Aadhaar authentication made mandatory if you want to file revocation application and refund application. If I am a proprietor, whose Aadhaar authentication I have to do? You know Aadhaar authentication, no? You have to put your Aadhaar number, OTP will come. Correct, everyone? You put the OTP, authentication done. Clear, no? Now tell me Aadhaar authentication of proprietor. If I am a proprietorship firm, then proprietor and see, 1 minute. You guys are not seeing one thing. See here. Any proprietor in case of proprietorship firm. And can you see? And authorized signatory. Might be my CA is signing my all GST returns. Then my Aadhaar authentication plus my CA ka Aadhaar authentication. Might be I have appointed my son. Not yet. Okay. My son. I appointed me. I am the proprietor. My son is my okay. My father. He appointed me as the authorized signatory in his registration. So my Aadhaar authentication and my father's Aadhaar authentication. Are you guys able to understand? In the same way, partner in case of partnership firm and authorized signatory. Are you guys able to understand? See here, Karta and authorized signatory. Only then you can apply for revocation application and refund application. If you don't have Aadhaar, apply for Aadhaar and along with the enrollment slip, provide the bank passbook, driving license or voter ID and they will accept your application. But once you get Aadhaar number, within 30 days, you have to go online and do your authentication. Aadhaar authentication is nothing. Just put your Aadhaar number, mobile mein one OTP will come, put the OTP, story over. Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. I think I had shown you during the class this thing. Chalo, let's go ahead. Everyone over here now. Revocation application to file. What do you have to do now? Aadhaar authentication. Nothing. Just in the revocation ka section number 30, they are telling, now, if you want to go ahead and file your GST revocation application, what is the amendment? You know, do Aadhaar authentication as per rule number 10B. That's all. This one small amendment has come over here. They are telling when you want to file your revocation application, please do your Aadhaar authentication first. That's it, everyone. No Aadhaar, then Aadhaar enrollment slip with those details. Is my point clear to all? Can I go ahead? Next. This is a small amendment. When you are filing revocation application, see here. Here. When you are filing your revocation application, it says subject to the provision of rule 10B. It means when you are going ahead and filing a revocation application, first you have to do what? Aadhaar authentication. See, with effect from 1st of January 2022, Aadhaar authentication has been made mandatory for submission of revocation application and refund application. Baba, refund application are two refund application. See, by chance your bad luck is very bad. So please remember, refund application and in form number RFD01 and under rule number 96. This much you remember. Okay, everyone? Why I am telling no? 3 marks ke liye, what if your bad luck is very bad and you have to write these 3 lines? Can I go ahead, everyone? Next. This is done. Amendment understood? Now, Baba, do you remember? Okay, supposingly, people, supposingly, government ka services, if you are going ahead and providing services to central government, state government, local authority, if you are going ahead and providing pure services, do you remember? Or you are providing those services where value of goods is how much? 25% to whom? Central government, state government, etc. For an example, government told you, can you clean the roads for me? Whose work is to clean the road? Government ka. But government gave me the tender. Those works are under 243G or W, correct? And I am doing it for the government. Earlier, if I was doing it for whom? Governmental authority and governmental entity, then also it was exempted. Now, this is no more exempt, it is taxable. So, if I am going ahead and providing pure services or services where value of goods is how much? 25%, and it is in relation to which activity? 243 G and W. For an example, government told me, Ramesh, can you clean the road for me? Okay. I took one brush, cleaned the road for the government. I am providing pure services in relation to those activities which are told in 243 G and W. If I am providing to government, it was exempted. If I am providing to governmental authority and governmental entity, also exempted. Now you know what, everyone, I am governmental entity, don't charge me GST. Too much confusion was there in the market, so government told, now on, anyone giving pure services in relation to what? Those things which are told in 243 G and W only to government will be exempt. If providing to whom? Governmental authority or entity, taxable. Is my point clear to all? In your chart book, you can make the change over here. Pure service or composite supply in relation to 243 G and W provided to whom? Government is exempt, provided to governmental entity, taxable. Is my point clear to all? Did you guys get it? Earlier, this and this both were exempt. Now, this is taxable. Is my point clear? So, if I am going ahead and providing services to the governmental authority or governmental entity, then it will be taxable. No more exempt. Can I go ahead, everyone? Other amendments, all same to same. Baba, listen. See, come to the chart, transportation ka chart. Come to the transportation ka chart, everyone. Everything is going in, everyone. You drink water so that it goes in. I think it is very simple amendments, right, everyone? But I am telling the amendment video, at least once I go ahead and put the amendment video on the YouTube, please see it 3 to 4 times. You should know the amendment properly. It should be flowing in your blood. Sleeping amendments. Baba, because 15-20 marks will come. Yes or no? Now, listen. Everyone, what is the amendment? You remember stage carriage non-AC was exempt. You remember contract carriage non-AC was exempt. Metered cab, auto rickshaw, e-rickshaw was exempt. It is still exempt. What was exempt? Stage carriage, Airtel non-AC, non-AC, then contract carriage, non-AC, then e-rickshaw, auto rickshaw, then meter cab. Now listen, all this when they were providing their services directly. For an example, you went ahead and caught one auto wala and you went somewhere. There was no GST. It was exempted, correct? Supposingly, you went to Ola app. Ola ke through you booked any one of them. Supposingly, you booked a auto rickshaw and auto rickshaw provided you the service. When you are paying the GST to Ola, no, when you are paying the amount to Ola, it will no more be exempt. You have to pay GST also. Are you guys able to understand what I am telling? All these services provided directly. Supposingly, you are going in a bus, no GST. You are going in a contract carrier non-AC, no GST. You are going in auto rickshaw, e-rickshaw, no GST. But all these people ka services, if you are booking through what? E-commerce operator, online e-commerce operator, then what will happen? When you are going ahead and paying to the e-commerce operator, no, e-commerce operator will collect the GST from you and pay it to the government. Are you clear? So now book auto directly. Because if you are booking through Ola, Ola will collect the money also, plus they will collect GST from you and pay it to the government. You booked one e-rickshaw, you put your hand and stop. If you go on your app and you book, then what will happen? GST will come. Did you guys understand what I'm telling? So they have gone ahead and got the amendment over here. See, you can put one star, and star. This exemption pay, you can put one star. See, what are they telling? Transportation of passenger by Non-AC contract carriers, stage carriers, metered cab, auto rickshaw, including e-rickshaw, are still exempt, provided you book by showing hand. But the same will be taxable and GST will be levied if the services are supplied through e-commerce. E-commerce have been made liable under section number 9.5. Section number 9.5 is not applicable for you, it is applicable for CA final. But did you understand what I told? So I am telling again here. Arey Baba Hero, see here. Uber is there. This is auto rickshaw. Who is this? Sir, your name? Madan. This is Madan. Okay, everyone. I love drawing. You remember? No? Madan went to Uber online. Uber directed it to auto rickshaw. Auto rickshaw came and dropped Madan and his girlfriend home. Now tell me one thing. Who will be liable? Madan? No, no, no. Uber will be liable to collect GST and pay it to whom? Government. Okay, everyone. Clear? Now Madan is telling, I have to save GST. So what happened? Madan is over here. This is Madan ka beautiful girlfriend. Now, this is what? Auto rickshaw. Madan showed his hand. Hey, stop. Now what will happen? Will GST come? When he is paying directly, he told no money. So his girlfriend paid. Now you tell me one thing. Will GST come now? No. But the same auto rickshaw, if it is booked through an e-commerce online, then full style. Madan is telling, hey, hand and all. No, I will book online. Go on, Baba. Online, if you book, you have to pay GST also. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. However, you show hand, you show leg, however you stop. Okay, if you are paying directly, then no GST. If you are booking through online e-commerce, then who will collect? E-commerce will only collect and pay to the government. Is my point 100% clear to all? Chalo, next. Baba, do you remember e-invoicing? You have to generate one invoice. Go to e-invoice 1gst.gov.in and register your invoice. What was the limit? 50 crore. Hey, I am telling 20 means 20 only for November 22 exam. May exam, I am not talking now. Everyone listen. If your turnover, everyone, if your turnover in any year, any last year you have to see 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22. Now what is going on? 22, 23 is going on, no? So for what is last year? 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22. Till that year, any year may, if your turnover had crossed, earlier it was 50 crore, then e-invoicing provisions were applicable to you. Now it is made as 20 crore. Is my point clear to all? In the chart, please make the change. My opinion, this question can be asked in the exam. What are they telling over here? With effect from 1st of April, e-invoicing has been made mandatory for all businesses with an aggregate turnover in any preceding year. Baba, this year nahi. If this year your turnover crosses 20 crore, then next year onwards it will be applicable. People, for this year applicability, you will have to see last year. In any last year, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, any year, it crossed how much? 20 crore. Then e-invoicing provisions are applicable, means you have to go to e-invoice1gst.gov.in and always register your invoice. Please tell me if you guys understood. Sure, everyone. Earlier it was how much? 50. Now it is how much? 20. November 22 exam. Baba, I am telling, November 22 exam, it is 20 crore. For those students who are sitting for May 23 exam, I'll tell 10 crore. Okay? May 23. You are writing when? What is your limit for this useless guy? 10. Can we go ahead, everyone? Next. Everyone over here. Do you remember returns? Do you remember returns, everyone? I want to teach you little returns first, and then I will come back. Here in the chart. Do you remember? Supplier will file GSTR1 or he will do invoice furnishing facility. Do you remember invoice furnishing facility? Who is going for quarterly returns? Who is going for? They will file invoice furnishing facility. It will come in my GSTR1. It will come in my GSTR1. From GSTR1, every month 14, what is created? GSTR2B. Do you remember? I'll tell you little about the return. If this is a supplier, no, if he has sold the goods to me, he will file GSTR 1. Okay? If he is filing monthly return, he will file GSTR 1 on 11th. So for April, when will he file? 11th May. Or if he is doing invoice, if he is filing quarterly return, then every month he will do what? Invoice furnishing facility. What is the due date for invoice furnishing facility? 13th. When he will do this, it will come in my GSTR 2A. Are you guys clear? It will come in my GSTR 2A. From GSTR 2A on 14th, what is created? GSTR 2B. And whatever is appearing in GSTR 2B, I can take the input tax. Clear, everyone? You know what was happening earlier? If 10 lakh ka invoices are shown over here, supposingly I purchased from two suppliers. One supplier, he showed 10 lakh. How much is appearing in my GSTR 2B? 10 lakh. I took 10 lakh ka credit. Everyone listen. If one supplier did not show 5 lakh, how much credit can I take? 10 lakh ka 5%. Do you remember? How much is 5%? 50,000. 50,000. It means how much credit I can take? 10 lakh. This was earlier. You remember? Of the invoices furnished, I can take full credit. Of those invoices which are not shown, how much credit I can take? 5%. You remember, everyone? Now this 5% criteria deleted. They are telling if your supplier is showing and it is coming in your GSTR 2B, you take. If he is not showing, that invoices no credit. Did you guys understand? So if you are purchased from your supplier, supposedly, number one supplier went ahead and showed in his GSTR 1, 10 lakh. How much? 10 lakh ka GST he has shown. He showed that Ramesh has purchased from me 1 crore. 1 crore pe 10 lakh I have collected GST. He showed in GSTR 1, it came in your GSTR 2A. And from 2A, every month on 14th, what is created? 2B. In 2B, what is appearing? 10 lakh ka input is appearing. You purchase from another supplier, he is one bad boy. Karla boy. He did not go ahead and show 5 lakh ka credit. Earlier, for this 5 lakh also you used to get how much? 5% means 50,000. You could take how much? 10 lakh 50. Now this provision is deleted. Now whatever is appearing in your GSTR 2B you take. If it is not appearing in your GSTR 2B, cry. Are we clear, everyone? This government have gone ahead and inserted in the ITC ka chapter. Please come to the chapter of ITC, everyone. Do you remember ITC to take, there were TR condition. You remember? I told if you want to take ITC, what was the condition? Section number 16 to told TR condition. Do you remember, everyone? What was T? You should have the tax paying document like tax invoice, debit note, etc. R for you should have received the goods, services, or both. Number 3, tax paid. The supplier should have paid the tax to the government. And number 4 was return should be filed. Means you should file your return and ask for the credit. Correct, everyone? In this, one more condition is now inserted. What they are telling? Supplier should have shown in his GSTR 1 or he should have shown in the invoice furnishing facility and it should be appearing in your GSTR 2B. Only then you can take the credit. Everyone over here, see this ITC amendment of 5% was there, no? The amendment is over here. The amendment is over here. See, let's read. It says, see over here. And section number 16 2 may one clause is inserted. The details of invoice or debit note has been furnished by the supplier in GSTR 1 and such details have been communicated to the recipient under section number 37 means it should be communicated of such invoice or debit note in the manner specified means it should be communicated to you in your GSTR to be only then you can take the credit. What was written in the section number 16, the same thing they went ahead and wrote in the rule also. Are we clear? And in rule number 36, sub rule 4 which was there, no, here this one they have amended. Fourth one, see, one is this fourth one they have amended And secondly, they have inserted what? Section number 16(1), 16(2) AA. And what is written in section number 16(2) AA? Same thing they wrote in rule number 36 sub rule 4. Did you guys understand? Let's read rule number 36 sub rule 4. What is it telling? No ITC shall be available by a registered person, in respect of invoice or debit note, the details of what which are required to be furnished under section number 37, unless the details of such invoices or debit note have been furnished by the supplier in GSTR 1, or if the supplier is in quarterly return, then he will show where? Using invoice furnishing facility, or using invoice furnishing facility, the details and the details of such invoice or debit note have been communicated to the registered person in GSTR 2B. It means you can now take the credit only if your supplier shows the GSTR 1 May. Your supplier, if he is in monthly return, if he is filing monthly return, he will file GSTR 1. Supposingly he showed 10 lakh rupees ka GST there, it will come in your GSTR 2A. Then system will prepare what? On 14th of every month, system prepares what? GSTR 2B. It is appearing 10 lakh. Take the credit. Extra credit, nothing. Whatever invoice is not shown, no credit. Okay. If your supplier is not under monthly return, he is under quarterly return, then he will furnish what? For April, he will show invoice furnishing facility. If he files the invoice furnishing facility, he has shown the details. How much? 10 lakh. It is appearing in your GSTR 2A, then GSTR 2B is prepared. So if it is showing in your GSTR 2B 10 lakh, only then you can take the credit. So always remember, earlier that 5% additional was given, now nothing. Only if your supplier will show in GSTR 1 or invoice furnishing facility and it comes in your GSTR 2B, only then you can take the credit, otherwise that credit you can't take. Is my point clear to all? It is written in section number 16(2) AA, and the same thing has been written in rule number 36 sub rule 4. Can I go ahead, everyone? Remember that 5% criteria which was there is no more there. It is deleted. Can I go ahead, everyone? Please come now. So with effect from 1st of January, what will happen? ITC can now be taken only of those invoices which are reflected in GSTR 2B, that is, the respective vendor have filed the details in of such invoices in the GSTR 1 or have furnished the detail through using what? IFF, invoice furnishing facility. Do you guys remember invoice furnishing facility, everyone? Yes? Can we go ahead? Next. This amendment, what is the amendment, everyone? 16 to AA inserted, and this 4 also has been changed. No, it is not deleted. This is also amended. What is written over here? Same thing is written over here. Because you can't write directly something in the rule. If you write in the rule, it has to come from the act. So first they wrote in the act and they wrote the same thing in the rule also. Can we go ahead, everyone? The next one. Please come down. In returns chapter, do you remember I told that you will not be, you know what people were doing? I'll tell you. I am a supplier. I know, you know what I will do? I will show in my GSTR 1 crore ka sale, 10 lakh ka GST. It will go in your GSTR 2A and 2B. How much came? 10 lakh. You got credit. Who got credit? I am the buyer. Correct, everyone? I got the credit of 10 lakh. You know what I used to do? Hey, who will file GSTR 3B? Because when you are filing GSTR 3B, you have to pay this 10 lakh rupees. Yes or no? In GSTR 1, so you just show your sale. When you are filing your GSTR 3B, only then you pay the taxes. People never used to file GSTR 3B and never pay taxes. Hey, I filed GSTR 1, he got the credit, let him enjoy. Or people who were under quarterly return, they used to do what? Invoice furnishing facility. It used to go to the front party ka GSTR 2B and never file GSTR 3B. Are you guys able to understand? So if you are a person who registered person will not be allowed to furnish the details in GSTR 1 if GSTR 3B not furnished for preceding how many months? 2 months. Are we clear, everyone? See, now what has happened over here? A registered person, see, listen, read, shall not be allowed to furnish the details of outward supply of goods, services, or both under section number 37 in form GSTR 1 if he had not furnished the return in GSTR 3B for the preceding month. It means what they are telling now, it is not preceding 2 months, it is preceding 1 month, means last month May. So everyone listen. For an example, I'll talk about April. I am the supplier, he is the recipient. April month ka GSTR 1 I had to file. Correct? I filed GSTR 1. I showed 1 crore ka sale, 10 lakh rupees GST. It went to the recipient, buyer. Buyer ka where? GSTR 2A and 2B. He took how much credit? 10 lakh. Aram se maja he is doing. He enjoyed the credit. When I had to file GSTR 3B for the month of April, I did not file. They are telling, beta, if you don't file GSTR 3B, now May month ka when you want to file GSTR 1, no, your GSTR 1 will be blocked. That's what they are going ahead and telling. Cases when registered person is debarred from furnishing detail in GSTR 1 or doing invoice furnishing facility. You will not be allowed to file your GSTR 1 if previous month ka you filed GSTR 1. You did not file GSTR 3B because GSTR 3B may you have to pay the tax. Then they are telling we will block your credit. Is the point? We will block your GSTR 1. We will not allow you to file the next GSTR 1. It means next month onwards, you will not be able to pass on the credit. First, you have to file GSTR 3B, pay the tax, only then go ahead. You understood, everyone? Next. Registered person with aggregate turnover. Okay, we'll read it from here. A registered person required to furnish return for every quarter shall not be allowed to furnish the details of outward supply in GSTR 1 or use invoice furnishing facility if he has not furnished the return in GSTR 3B for the preceding tax period. Everyone, I'll tell you. If you are under quarterly return, this was when you are under monthly return. If you are under quarterly return, what do you do? For April, May, and June. Here you do invoice furnishing facility. It goes to the front party ka GSTR 2B. He took the credit. Here you do invoice furnishing facility. It goes to the front party ka GSTR 2B. He takes the credit. For the month of June, what do? You file GSTR 3B. No, you file GSTR 1 and it goes to the front party ka 2B and he can take the credit. Now what do you have to do? You have to file GSTR 3B for the whole quarter. April, May, June, whole quarter ke liye you have to file GSTR 3B and you have to pay your tax. Correct or not? You are very smart. You did not file your tax only. You only passed on the credit. Government is telling beta now. Next, when you will come in what? July, August, September. No. Neither you can do invoice furnishing facility nor you can file GSTR 1. You can't file GSTR 1 and invoice furnishing facility also. Is my point clear? Now, there was a third paragraph which is there. Can you guys see over here? Third paragraph is there? No. This third paragraph has been deleted. This third paragraph has been deleted. Can I go ahead, everyone? Now listen. So it says, registered person not allowed to furnish details of outward supply in GSTR 1 if he has not furnished that GSTR 3B for the preceding month. Secondly, registered person who is in QRMP scheme, quarterly return, monthly payment, not allowed to furnish the details of outward supply in GSTR 1 or use what? Invoice furnishing facility if he has not furnished the return in GSTR 3B for the preceding tax period, means for the preceding quarter. For the preceding quarter, if he has not filed GSTR 3B, what will he do? He will not be able to file invoice furnishing facility or do what? GSTR 1. Is my point clear to all? What are the amendments we learned? Goods or services, whenever it is supplied. Supply may one amendment, section number 7.1. Baba, I am doing the revision. Whenever goods and services are supplied, what will happen? GST will be levied. One GST is levied if you are falling in an exemption. GST is levied, then composition levy. Yes, everyone. Composition levy, what is the amendment? Fly ash bricks, bricks of fossil meal, building bricks, roofing tiles, etc. All these people also not allowed if they are manufacturer. Then what happened, everyone? Exemption. In exemption, I went ahead and told you, Baba, pure services to governmental authority or governmental entity, no more exempt. Then, Baba, auto rickshaw, e-rickshaw, services provided through e-commerce, GST will come. Once goods and services are being supplied, GST will be levied. If you are falling in an exemption, then GST will not come. But if you are not falling in an exemption, GST, it has to be collected and paid by a taxable person. Correct, everyone? Here, 40 lakh rupees ka limit not available to whom? Pan masala, ice cream, tobacco, brakes and roofing tiles wala manufacturer also 40 lakh ka higher limit is not available. Then what did we learn after that? Now value of supply, then tax invoice. Tax invoice, e-invoice now how much? 20 crores. Are we clear, everyone? Then after tax invoice, you will have to go. Then it is time of supply. Time of supply, no amendment. Then you will use your input tax credit. Yes or no? Input tax credit chapter section number 16 to AA has been introduced and rule number 36 4 has been changed. You can now take the credit only of the amount which is appearing in your GSTR 2B. If it is not appearing, you can't take that additional 5%. And the next one is over here is payment of tax. There is no amendment. Then the next one is return. In return, what did I teach you, everyone? You will not be allowed to go ahead and file your GSTR 1 if last month ka GSTR 3B is not filed, last month ka. And you will not be able to file your GSTR 3B for if last quarter ka GSTR 3B you have not filed, then next, not sorry, GSTR 1 or invoice furnishing facility will be blocked if last quarter ka GSTR 3B is not filed. Is my point clear to all? That was the amendment about, see, there here this last paragraph has been deleted and here preceding 2 months is only preceding month. Clear, everyone? All the amendments from my point has done. Listen, I have also gone ahead and written all the amendments: supply, composition, registration, oh, Aadhaar authentication. Okay, everyone. Revocation, exemption, then tax invoice, ITC, and return. Now listen to me very carefully. I have gone ahead and done all the amendments. What I will recommend all of you is you go to the YouTube channel. In the YouTube channel, I have uploaded complete revision for your CA final November 22 exam. After seeing this amendment, go ahead and start seeing the revision. If you go ahead and revise at least 2 to 3 times, you will remember everything in the exam and you will be able to do it very easily. Are we clear, everyone? Please go to the YouTube channel. In the YouTube channel, you will find the revision videos. Okay, people watching at home, below the amendment video, I'll give the description of the revision video link. Correct? You can click on the link and watch the revision. Baba, revision will be very helpful for you. Please also write and solve question answers. If you are not writing it, start writing. Baba, people will not listen to me, but today you go home and write 2 questions, you will understand where you are. Right, everyone? All the very best, people. Write well in the exam. Chalo. Take care, everyone. This amendment notes you can download. If you have not downloaded, go to rameshsoni.com. In free resources, November 22 folder, you can download the amendment notes. Right, everyone? All the best, guys. Take care. Bye. Baba, May 23 and November 23, I'll be releasing the amendment video. You stay connected with the YouTube channel. If you guys are okay for the face-to-face students, you guys will anyways be able to attend the amendments over here. Right, everyone? Chalo. Bye, guys. Take care. People watching at home, love you all. Take care.